Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. F of x equals to 2 times x negative a the whole square plus b. In the function of a and b are constants, if f of x equals to 2x squared into 4x positive 27 is equivalent to the expression above, what is the value of b? Okay, the quadratic function we have over here, the quadratic function we have over here are equivalent to each other. So this one is in vertex form, but this one is in general form. Okay, now if I want to get the value of b, I must write this one in vertex form so that I can compare both of them and I'll be able to get the value of b. Okay, now let me take this quadratic function, that is f of x equals to 2x square negative 4x positive 27. Okay, now to write this quadratic function in vertex form like this one, I have to consider the coefficient of x square, that is 2. This 2 has to be factored out from the first two terms. So we may think 2x can be factored out from the first two terms. Even though we find x as a common divisor for both these terms, we should not factor x out, only the coefficient of x square to be factored out from the first two terms. Okay, now let me factor 2 out, then we get x square negative 2x inside the parenthesis. When I distribute this 2 to x square, I'm getting 2x square. When I distribute this 2 to negative 2x, I'm getting negative 4x. So the factoring what I've done over here is correct, and we can write this positive 27 as it is. F of x equals to 2 times. Now we have to write this expression in terms of square of a binomial, that is in this form, x negative a the whole square. How can we write this expression in terms of square of a binomial? For that, let me take a parenthesis over here inside the square bracket. And since we have variable x in this expression, let me take this x as it is. And here we have negative sign, that negative sign should be taken as it is. Now consider the number we have in front of the x over here, that is 2. Don't consider this negative sign, only consider the number we have in front of this x, that is 2. This 2 has to be divided by 2. Okay, so whatever number we have over here, always it has to be divided by 2. When I divide this number 2 by 2, I am getting 1. So that 1 should be taken over here. Now just close the parenthesis and take square for this one. And always we have to take negative sign outside of the parenthesis. Here some people may have doubt. Since we have negative sign over here, we are taking negative sign inside the parenthesis, outside the parenthesis. No, since we have negative sign over here, we take negative sign inside the parenthesis, but always we have to take negative sign outside the parenthesis. Whether we have negative sign or positive sign over here, it doesn't matter. Always we have to take negative sign outside the parenthesis, and this number has to be squared. Positive 27. Okay, now we have f of x equals to 2 times x negative 1 the whole square negative, the value of 1 square is just 1, positive 27. Okay, now we can distribute this 2 to this one and this one. When I do so, I am getting f of x equals to 2 times x negative 1 the whole square. When I distribute this 2 to negative 1, it will become negative 2, positive 27. Then I am getting f of x equals to 2 times x negative 1 the whole square, positive 25. Okay, now I got this quadratic function in vertex form, that is exactly in this form. Okay, now let me write this quadratic function over here. Then I'm getting f of x equals to 2 times x negative a the whole square, positive b. Okay, so according to the question, these two quadratic functions are equivalent to each other. So now let's compare this one and this one. At the place of b, what do we have? We have 25. Therefore, the value of b is 25. We find 25 in answer choice A. The correct answer choice for this question is A.